We are indeed now less than 24 hours away from the Cheez-It Bowl in Orlando, Florida. The Iowa State Cyclones will face number 19 Clemson, the perennial powerhouse. Well, today the two head coaches with their final thoughts just ahead of kickoff. With that in mind, let's go live right now to KWW reporter Travis Breeze. He's live in Orlando with more on the relationships between these two great coaches. And also, I guess I'm going to get to let you gloat a little bit at the very beginning here, Travis, because you have perfect weather conditions. We do not.
Yes, Ron, I definitely feel very blessed to be in the Sunshine State today, where the sun just set after what was about an 80-degree day. It was very nice. Definitely a different scene that I'm sorry what you guys had to go through in eastern Iowa. Two other places that are pretty far away from each other is Clemson, South Carolina, and Ames, Iowa. And despite that distance, the two head coaches there say they've actually stayed in pretty good touch with one another over the last couple of years, and they say they have a lot of respect for each other's programs.
I know what he's done since he's been there has put Ames, Iowa on the map.
While tomorrow's bowl game will be the first ever meeting between the Tigers and Cyclones, Clemson coach Campbell and Swinney and Iowa State coach Matt Campbell say they've developed a relationship from afar.
Just the utmost respect for who he is, what he's about in this profession, how he's built a football program.
Campbell visited Clemson a few years back to see how they operate and also speak at a players' clinic. And the Tigers' defensive unit went to Ames to get some pointers as well. Swinney says he's learned from Campbell as a coach and as a man.
He truly coaches for the right reasons. He cares about the whole player, his staff, and I think that's one of the reasons he hasn't had a lot of staff turnover.
They also have respect for each other's players. Campbell says they will have to be flawless on offense because the Clemson defense is tough to crack.
It's a veteran defense. They're elite at almost every position group. You got to try not to make mistakes on the offensive side of things in some way, shape, and form as you go into it.
One thing that will be added to their relationship on Wednesday, some bragging rights for whoever comes out on top.
Coach Swinney actually told a story today of the first time that the two of them met. He said it was kind of a chance encounter where they met at an airport, but they made sure to exchange numbers because they wanted to stay in touch. It will be very interesting to see how their first head-to-head coaching matchup goes tomorrow.